No, I can't say anybody was just really moaning and groaning and complaining about it, but I'm telling you, it floored me when I found out we'd be 8 to 4. So, like I was saying was, being there in the shelters, moving and stuff, it is kind of messed up. Everybody got to be out from 8 to 4. But really, the staff and the shelter itself.
But 8 to 4 is so getting cold.
But they deserve to be able to do that. You know what? They deserve for the shelter to be shut down for the way people acted this past year who are ungrateful for a place to stay. Because it's more people that's ungrateful than there are people that's grateful. Yeah. And so me, like I said, the first thing is that nobody should be thinking that they're equal to me at the shelter, especially when it moves, because my status is different for who I am and what I do. But either way, just the right way that people are supposed to, I requested to be put in the area with the employed persons, into the workspace sleep area, because there's an area, from my understanding, for people who are elderly and disabled at this new place, and that there's an area for people that work. So I put in for the people that work. You finna take pictures? Photo break.
You take
I'm recording. So, my thing is, because I have my own business, I have my own church, I'm employed with my own stuff. Nobody needs to be concerned with my work hours and what I do and if I work today or not. That's my business because I own my own company. I founded my church. So before I get over there and it's any problems where somebody accidentally got cussed out for asking me the wrong thing or trying to say the wrong thing to me, I wanted to put that out there. But yeah, it's 8 to 4. Everybody got to get out the shelter. And, I set my own work schedule, so I'm going to only accommodate the curfew as best I can. But as far as in and out and when I got to work, that's on me what I got to do and my workload. So hopefully nobody gets beyond themselves with that. And then with my capacity being the incumbent governor of the federal estate of Washington, D.C. to the federal estate of Washington, D.C., nobody can really tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Only I really know that. So hopefully I won't have any people that think they my equal and my level to be asking me nothing like that. But it's a lot of people that stay inside Pat Handy all day right now who need to be outside because all they do is cause problems, sitting there all day freeloading off the system and then starting problems and scared to come outside except to zip to the store and back or something like that. Gotcha. Now they got to be out from 8 to 4.
Okay.
So the mess they start inside, they're going to be outside to have to answer for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that part.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I'm like, the shelter not letting us
out from 8 to 4. Ain't gonna be nobody there.
And then I'm saying, what they gonna do for hypothermia?
That's a clean sweep.
But that's deserving. Because like I said, it's a lot of grateful people there, but it's more people that are ungrateful.
I got you.
Than it is people
grateful. I'm with you on that. That's right, good. Thank you, baby.
I stand this little wet. So, that's the way that's going down. And I'm sitting up here tripping like, okay, I work anyway. I be outside anyway for the people harassing me. So it's really not going to change much about how I'm outside.
Yeah, so that's a good thing because you're already outgoing person.
But I did ask for some workspace, and if they can accommodate it, I'm sure they will. And if they don't accommodate it, I'm sure because there was no space for it, it wasn't feasible. Because like now people are like, well, why didn't they do this for her and that?
They gonna have
I don't know how many floors, but I know one thing. It's some stuff that people expected for the shelter to accommodate me and do for, but it really wasn't feasible for the workspace. And for the fact that all of that stuff was going on and nobody really looked into it to bring a stop to it, where the staff needed assistance to be supported and backed up by the community, by law enforcement, everybody, they can't really be talking about what they did for me and what they didn't do. But at this new space, whatever they can accommodate, I'm sure they will. And I'm just now putting in for it because I had to stay at a level capacity, because as soon as they started trying to implement my trust.
She got on one green sock.
Is it one green sock?
I do see one green
Maybe
sock.
her foot hurt.
I'm
I
assuming.
don't know. That's a bad dress she got on though.
She do. and
Baby,
that
I
green
wear that.
sock-
I'll be like,
That and the one green sock, but I would have both socks on. I would have on both green socks.
Both green socks?
Yeah, I would have.
I wouldn't put on any. I wouldn't have on any panties.
I mean, if
either.
you're gonna rock any socks, to have it in mind.
With that dress
Well,
and them shoes, girl, I wouldn't have worn no socks.
I
No
wouldn't
bras.
me either. But what I'm saying, if she wanted to
But you're right. She needed both of them on.
Yeah, if she
Can you
wanted
wear
to,
the pair?
maybe her feet
wear the
turn on
pair,
one side. I just
ma'am.
say I've never seen that before, so maybe that stood out. That stood out for a person that has one green sock.
You've heard it here, ma'am and sir. One green sock.
That's
Okay.
Your bee stung me here.
I you were telling me that.
Two bees. They just said pow, pow, and gave me their reaction on my face.
So when we go into the Capitol again, I'm sure they miss us. Do you miss us? We should go visit them again soon at the U.S. Capitol. Oh, what I was telling you about is, okay, so the U.S. Capitol really belongs to the Vice President's office, right? Just like the Oval Office belongs to the President. And so with me being the first governor of the United States, I was going to say of the world too, of the federal estate,
the whole damn paragraph.
of Washington, D.C.
You throw all that in.
Yes. When they carve out in the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center a space for an interim office for the office of the governor of the federal estate of Washington, D.C., it is so thematic because it's the visitor center and the governor's office would be visiting the Capitol, which is actually assigned to the office of the vice president of the United States of America. Can you believe that?
They absolutely went with the flow.
Yeah.
How you threw that in like that.
Yeah, that's right. That's what's up. We flow. We work and we flow.
There you go.
That's what we do.
That's how we roll.
Y'all have a good day.